3 years, and it's finally over. If you guys, well, all of you guys have heard the news. If you're in the footballing community of any capacity, Erik Ten Hag has been sacked by Manchester United this morning with immediate effect. Honestly, 1 win in 8. It's just been slowly falling down the cliff, and I think some of these players have given up on the manager. I think some of these players have down tools. I wouldn't doubt it, and I think these players need to kick rocks. But I think they need to follow right behind them. I think quite a few of these players just need to go. Man, I think heads need to roll. And yeah, man, Erik Ten Hag is going from Manchester United. We're going to first go over his accolades in FA Cup, in the EFL Cup. You know, he won us our first trophy in several years, but it does not excuse the fact that over the past few games, Erik Ten Hag has been dire. The football has been terrible. The decisions he's been making have been terrible. And I've even said in multiple videos when he comes out in these press conferences to shut the fuck up because he talks too much. He really does, man. He says too many things. And yeah, man, it's just ultimately, it's just too much now. And they have pulled the plug on Erik Ten Hag. They probably were going to do this anyway, but I don't know. And yeah. And now it's Ineos now. All the Glazers pretty much do is sign off on it. Ineos are pretty much running everything. The best thing the Glazers did was bring Ineos in. They reinforced the wall. I do agree with my dad on that because I do talk to him about this stuff a little bit. We're going to get into that a little bit later. But the walls have been reinforced. Ineos are pretty much doing pretty much all the stuff. And the Glazers are sitting back chilling. And they still own the majority share of the club. And people call me crazy for that, which I said. They own majority share. They own at least, 75% of the club. So I don't understand. I'm pretty sure 75, or even if it's 60, 65, they still own the majority share. So, but anyway, this isn't about the Glazers. This is about Erik Ten Hag being sacked by Manchester United, and yeah, man, it's sickening, man. I feel down. I feel like a failure. I went down with the ship though. A lot of people jumped ship. I didn't jump ship. I stayed on the ship like a captain until it sank into the water. And I went down with the ship underwater. I went down with the ship, man, and a lot of people didn't. I did. I'm one of the only few people on YouTube that stuck by what I said. I'm Ten Hag in until he's gone, and he's gone now. So, yeah, man. We're going to get into what people have been saying. Oh, yeah, ex-player coming out. Obviously, Piers Morgan coming out, talking about the Ronaldo interview. I don't care about Ronaldo. This isn't about Ronaldo. De Gea coming out, tweeting stuff. Sancho, a fake tweet is rolling around of him putting stuff. It's crazy, man. Like, it's just... But this is what was going to come anyway. So we're going to read what people are saying. First, we're going to read the club statement by Manchester United. Erik Ten Hag has left his role as Manchester United men's first team manager. He was appointed in April 2022. Now, going back to April 2022, man, that was when Ronaldo was there. That was when Ali got kicked out. It was a bunch of stuff going on. That was right after the Ragnick thing. He came in. Manchester United started doing what they were doing. Obviously, after that, then we won the Carabao Cup. Then we've won the FA Cup, and now we are where we are now. Obviously, the Ronaldo debacle with the World Cup. Him and Ten Hag having a clash. Ronaldo walking out the stadium in that Tottenham game. Just some memories are just flooding back, man. It's just so much stuff that has happened under Erik Ten Hag. Obviously, the Mason Greenwood situation with that. That's a whole other rabbit hole to go down. You had the Sancho situation with him sitting out in his vehicle, eating lunch, and stuff. It's been so many things that have happened at Manchester United under Ten Hag, and yeah, man, it's crazy. I did get to see Ten Hag in person for the preseason tour with Man United. What a disappointing waste of money that was. We got fucking destroyed by Liverpool. I'll never forget that because that was just what a crazy time that was. Standing in the rain, got there late. I was pissed. I was so mad, man. It was cold. It was raining. Just for us to get pummeled 3-0, we didn't even score. Which is in Manchester United fashion. And that's why I say these players had to need to roll. They suck, man. You got Dalot missing open goals. Is that on the manager? You got Bruno putting in shit crosses. Is that on the manager? You got Rashford missing chances. Garnacho, is that on the manager? It's not on the manager. That's on the players. And these owners need to go too, but they're not going nowhere. They've reinforced. They're not going nowhere. You know? It's crazy, man. We are grateful for Erik and everything he has done during his time and with us, and wish him well for the future. Ruben Nistelrooy will take charge of the team as interim head coach, supported by the current coaching team, with the permanent head coaches recruited. So I've seen rumors that Ali could be coming back as a potential replacement. If they bring Ali back, we're not serious. I'm out. I'm out, man. I'm done. I'm out. And it will be one of the craziest calls ever because my dad said it 3 years ago that Ali could come back, or he said he would come back. So if he does come back and then these players start coming back, I don't care. They could bring whoever in. I'm out. Because we're not serious. Ali's a terrible coach. He failed the first time. He's a failure. I don't care. I'm going to say how I feel. He's a failure. Why are we bringing back a failure? Why? We're not serious, man. We're not a serious team anymore. Man United not a serious team anymore. We're a mid-table team. The days of the Sir Alex Ferguson day, all those days are done. We are not serious. This has been a snowball effect for the past decade. Man United aren't serious. The Hair came out and tweeted this, the little Mamma Mia chef's kiss thing. Right after Erik Ten Hag got sacked, he came out with the chef's kiss thing. I know what he's saying because he tweets these little emojis and stuff. I know what you're saying. He's like, chef's kiss, he's gone. Fuck you, De Gea. How about that one? It is what it is, man. I'm just going to say how I feel. I don't care, man. Like it is what it is, man. And you got him coming out. This is fake. With the Jadon Sancho thing, with him tweeting the waving emoji and the bald head. And obviously the context has come out and said that Jadon Sancho did not post this because this is fake news that is spreading around. But I don't care about Sancho either, man. Fuck him too. That's why he hasn't scored in multiple games, and he has pretty much done nothing at Chelsea. So it is what it is. De Gea coming out with that, it's crazy. You had Piers Morgan coming out with this. Every single word that Cristiano told me about Ten Hag in our explosive interview was borne out by events. He was an overpromoted, delusional, disrespectful, and thoroughly mediocre manager who could not handle world-class talent or run a club that size. Well, okay, so because Piers Morgan has been talking a lot of shit about Ten Hag. I mean, he's been on Ten Hag's nut since this interview in 2022. He has been on Ronaldo. He's been on Ten Hag's nut since 2022. Like, ever since this interview, he's been on his head. And fuck Piers Morgan. Piers Morgan is a controversial figure. Nobody takes Piers Morgan seriously, man. He's a fucking idiot. He's just talking, man. Like I'm over it. I don't care about Ronaldo. Who cares? Who cares, man? Like I'm over it, man. I'm over it. I'm pissed, man. I really am, man. Another manager gone. So this season's done. This is a write-off. This is another write-off season. So I'm gonna be another year older. I wasted my money going down to South Carolina, building up the 3 hours, 6 hours of driving, wasting my fucking time, wasting my time. I wasted my time. That was a waste of time, just for this. I just feel sick, man. Like I really do, man. Like I just feel like a failure. I really do, man. I just throw my hands up, man. And then you got Piers Morgan coming out talking all this gibberish. He said stuff about Erik Ten Hag before, calling him a delusional idiot on Talk Sport. This guy's been talking shit for a long time about Ten Hag. And this says Manchester United Solskjaer consideration. We want to talk about this. Manchester United have not ruled out a formal approach for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Admit the possibility they could be restricted for restricted for what? We're Man United. Why are we cheap? We're cheap, man. This team is cheap. You got these Glazers, they're cheap. They're cheap, man. They want to get the cheapest option. What, are they going to bring Ole back in because he's cheap? We're not serious, man. We're not serious. We just paid Ten Hag $15 million. That was nothing because they did it like it was nothing. They paid him his money. They signed it off. Done. I hope y'all got what y'all wanted, man. I hope y'all are happy. I really do. I hope y'all got y'all aha moment. Aha, Josh, you were wrong. Aha. I hope you got your aha moment. There you go, man. That's what people want. They just want their little aha moment. And this guy came out, Graham Souness, a Liverpool ex-player. In 5 years, Ten Hag will be away from the club, and nobody will talk about him and his spell at Manchester United ever again. But Ronaldo will always be remembered as arguably the greatest to have ever kicked the football. Well, no shit. I mean, he's one of the best players of all time. And that whole situation with Ronaldo and Ten Hag, it is what it is. It was the same thing with Sancho. Ten Hag sent Sancho on a mental health retreat. Who knows what was going on behind the scenes at Manchester United? I don't know. I wasn't there. And yeah, man, with this Ronaldo situation, I think it was more of an owner thing. I think it was more with the Glazers and stuff. I don't think it was more with Ten Hag. Obviously, he was in the mix, but I think it was more with the owners and stuff. But obviously, the coach not putting him in, all this stuff. He's sitting on the bench, all this stuff. Just you guys remember that time Ronaldo sitting on the bench against Man City. And then when the game's over, when it's the 88th minute, you want me to go out and score 3 goals. That's not how it works, man. You got to at least get 20 minutes to even get warmed into the game. But that's pretty much what I just said. This is Ten Hag ducking as they drive him away in a private escort car when he got sacked. That's him ducking in the back seat not to get photographed. It's sad, man. It really is sad, man. It's sad. It really, really is. These players down tools, threw a manager under the bus. As they've done with Ole, they've done it with multiple managers, throwing managers under the bus. And I'm sick of it, man. But the majority of these players are his players. They're new. Xerxes, Delict, Martina, all these guys are new. And quite a few of them came from Ajax, where Ten Hag was originally at. So heads need to roll. But dubious penalty decision, VAR decision yesterday. You had the red cards with Bruno Fernandes that have cost us. That rat, grenade. I could just go over multiple things. Garnacho just a pace merchant down the side. Rashford 007. When's the last time this guy scored? And it's just the same thing. Xerxes just a cone up top, trying to play like a number 10 instead of staying in the striker position. But the manager, it's on him putting Mazraoui in the number 10. That was stupid. That was stupid, man. That was really stupid. And then the press conferences, when he comes out and talks, they don't help. Because he's got that broken English, and plus, it's like, he just says too much, man. Like, I think he just talks too much, man. And he just talked himself into a hole. He's dug himself into a hole that he couldn't get out of, man. And it's been 3 years, and, yeah. Well, he came in, 2022? That ain't 3 years. He didn't get 3 years. Because 2022, April 20, so he only got what? 2.5 years? He didn't even get to 3 years like Ollie. Should have got 3 years. I'm telling you, they should have just kept him to the end of the season. I know the rival fans will be like, haha, we want him to stay, all this stuff, because all the rival fans are devastated. I'm devastated because I wanted him to stay, because I wanted him to stay, man, until the end of the season, to see what happens. But people wanted him gone. It is what it is, man. It's a shame, man. Garnacho came out and said this: "Thank you for everything, boss. I will always be grateful to you for giving me the opportunity and the confidence to play for this club. It hasn't gone as well as we wanted, but I will remember the good times we had together, and I wish you all the best in the future. Thank you very much, Erik." That seems like one of them PR tweets. But yeah, if he would have scored his chances, yeah, Dallo put it over the crossbar, missed an open goal. Can Ten Hag do anything about that? I keep saying this because, like, what is he supposed to do about that? I would have subbed him off. I would have been so pissed. I would have subbed Dallo. I would have been, hey, get warm, man. Let me get somebody. Somebody get warm on the bench, please. This guy just missed an open. Get warm, man. Hey, ref, sub. He's got to get off, man. Come on, man. I mean, an open goal. Sub. My job's on the line, man. You got to get off. I don't care if you don't high five me. I don't care. He's lucky he even patted Rashford on the head. I wouldn't even patted him on the head. You don't want to high five me, you can walk right past me. I don't care, man. And these guys are shameless, man. This Rants guy, a 2-hour stream talking about Erik Ten Hag being sacked. It's rent-free, man. This guy is negative. He wanted Ten Hag to be gone from the jump. These guys wanted Ten Hag out. I think the only one that really rolled a little bit was Said. All these guys jumped ship. Fuck all these guys, man. I'm telling you, man. All these guys just jump ship, man. Just jump ship, man. I'm done, man. I'm so over this, man. I'm done. Y'all let me know what y'all think down below. If I missed anything, let me know down below. If they bring Ollie back, I'm done. I'm out. They could put Pele, R9, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Messi in the front four, and put Neymar right behind them in the midfield, and I would still not watch with that clown at manager. He's trash. He's a failure. He was a failure from day one, and he will always be a failure. He didn't win anything. At least Ten Hag won 2 trophies. So whatever people want to say, Ten Hag did win 2. Now, were they the best? No. We're in the Europa League. If we don't get our shit together, we'll be in the Conference League. But watch. I might not even. I don't even know if I'm gonna watch Wednesday because I already know what the deal is. We're gonna win. We're gonna win. We're gonna win because we're gonna get the new manager bounce. The assistant manager, new Ruud van Nistelrooy. We're gonna get a new manager bounce, and all of a sudden these players are gonna spring to life and score 5-6 goals past Leicester. Fuck off, man. No, man. These players are down tools and they need to kick rocks. Heads need to roll.